You ever feel like something is wrong? Even when everything looks normal. Like the smile is still there. The hugs are still there. The "I love you" is still there. But your spirit, your heart, keeps whispering. She's hiding something. That's exactly what happened to me. Because the day she told me she was going to visit her sister was the same day I found out I wasn't her only man. And what I saw that day destroyed me. Setting the story. My name is Daniel. And this is how I caught my girlfriend cheating. Without even trying to. Her name was Vanessa. Beautiful girl. Soft voice. Always smelled like perfume and coconut lotion. The type of girl that makes you feel lucky just standing next to her. When we started dating, everything felt perfect. She was sweet. Respectful. She always texted first. And she would always say things like, "Babe, I've never loved anyone the way I love you." I believed her. Because she made it easy to believe. Build up, things start changing. But after some months, things started shifting. Not in a loud way. In a quiet way. Like. She started taking her phone everywhere. Even to the bathroom. Even to the kitchen. Even when she was just going to pick water. And anytime I asked, "Who are you chatting with?" she would smile and say, "Nobody, just my girls." At first, I didn't think too deep. Because I trusted her. And trust is dangerous. When you give it to the wrong person. Then the late night calls started. She would step outside to answer. Sometimes she would whisper. And when I asked her, "Who was that?" she would say, "My sister." Always her sister. Always. The day everything started. One Saturday morning. She dressed up like she was going to a wedding. Makeup flawless. Hair done. Nails fresh. Even her perfume was stronger than usual. I looked at her and said, "Wow, where are you going?" She smiled and said, "My sister's place." "She's not feeling fine." I nodded. But something inside me felt off. Because if your sister is sick, why are you dressed like you're going to meet a billionaire? But I didn't want to look insecure. So I just said, "All right, babe. Be safe." She kissed me. And said, "I love you." Then she walked out. And I stood there. Watching her leave. With this heavy feeling in my chest. The decision, following her. I don't know why. But I picked up my keys. I told myself I was just going to buy something outside. But deep down, I knew. I knew I was about to do something I never thought I'd do. I followed her. Not close. Just enough distance. She entered a taxi. I entered another taxi behind her. My heart was beating like a drum. I kept praying. Please God, let me be wrong. Because I didn't want to catch anything. I didn't want to see anything. I just wanted peace. The first shock. After about 20 minutes. The taxi stopped. And she came down. But it wasn't her sister's area. I knew where her sister lived. This wasn't even close. She walked confidently. Like she had done this before. Then she entered a hotel. A hotel. Not a hospital. Not a pharmacy. A hotel. My body went cold. I sat inside the taxi. Frozen. I told the driver. Please park here. The driver looked at me like I was mad. But I couldn't move. I just watched her enter. And I swear. My whole world started spinning. Because at that moment. I still wanted to believe she was there for something innocent. Maybe she came to meet someone. Maybe she came for a job interview. Maybe she came to help someone. Anything. Just not cheating. The second shock, who she met. I got down and walked inside slowly. The hotel receptionist didn't even notice me. I stood near the entrance. Watching. Then I saw her again. She was laughing. And walking beside a man. A tall man. Designer shoes. Expensive wristwatch. The type of man that looks like money. And the way she was smiling. Was not tea. The smile of a woman who was excited. Then. He touched her waist. And she didn't move away. Instead. She leaned closer. Like she belonged there. Like she was home. My hand started shaking. My throat became dry. I felt like I couldn't breathe. The moment that broke me. Then they entered the elevator. Before the doors closed. She kissed him. Not a friendly kiss. Not a quick kiss. A kiss that said. This is not the first time. I swear. My knees almost gave way. I stood there. Feeling like my soul left my body. The girl that told me. I hate cheating. The girl that said. I can't even talk to another man. Was kissing another man inside a hotel. Waiting outside, the pain. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't go upstairs. I couldn't scream. I couldn't even cry. So I sat outside the hotel. Like a fool. Waiting. My brain kept replaying everything. All the time she said she was busy. All the time she said her phone was acting up. All the time she said. Babe, you're overthinking. I realized. I wasn't overthinking. I was just underseeing. The final confirmation. After almost 1 hour. They came out. And what I saw. Finished me completely. The man was holding her hand. She was adjusting her hair. And she looked happy. Not guilty. Not scared. Happy. Then he gave her money. I saw it clearly. He handed her cash. And she collected it like it was normal. Like she was used to it. Then she hugged him. And he whispered something in her ear. She laughed. And they kissed again. Right there. In public. Then she entered another taxi. And left. I couldn't move. Because at that moment. I realized something painful. This wasn't just cheating. This was a lifestyle. Confrontation, the lies begin. When she got home later that evening. She acted normal. She entered with a smile. Babe, I'm back. I looked at her. Quietly. Then I asked. How is your sister? She froze for a second. Then Q.